Oh, shucky ducky, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Hope we're having a great day today. It is Wednesday? No, Thursday. It is Thursday, the 19th of October, 2023. And we have a Warframe update, which is exciting. We haven't had one of those in a while. So we're back. We are very, very back. Now, I did want to actually just change something real quick. 7 minus 36, 60. Okay. So what do I have on this one? It was 7, 36, 60. Okay. It's odd. Okay. Very strange. Okay, so. We've got a lot to have a look at today. Mainly, shield changes. I want to see what the shield gating changes are. The description for aerial bond is so long that the mod is good. What is that? So let's read that. Airborne kills decrease companion recovery timer by 3 seconds and 9 seconds for headshot kills. Companion creates a field of cold that increases up to 35% and 10-meter radius while the Warframe is airborne. Jesus Christ. Oh, so because of that, I think we're going to bring back the old K4T3G4R1. Welcome back, K4T3G4R1. Welcome back. Now, what mods do I need to put on this now? Because there's now a whole bunch of mods that I don't have. So aerial bond, that goes on companions. Okay, sweet. So there's like a brand new, there's a whole bunch of like these I haven't even had a look at the patch notes actually. Wait, what am I doing? I always forget I have a phone that basically is a tablet, so let me just have a quick look at the patch notes. So it would be on the subreddit. It's about Warframe, but with an extra W. Okay. r/Warframe. Okay. Where are the patch notes? Come on. Abyss of the Goth, update 34. Okay, so there's an Abyssal Zone. We're going to check that out at some point. It's a mainline update. It wasn't a particularly big one, though. It's an exterminate... Oh, so the Abyssal Zone is an exterminate node. Nice. With a whole bunch of, like, cool shenanigans and there's steel path modifiers and all that jazz. There's a new Warframe in the form of Daggeth, who I don't really remember what the dealio is, but we'll look at her at some point. Grendel Prime access. Ooh, Grendel Prime is a thing. I might actually just farm Grendel Prime at some point, but not right now. Oh, actually, I'm curious. What is the Warframe market going rate for Grendel Prime now? Because as always, by the time I log in, whatever is the brand new whatever is the new Fandango thing, its price pretty much just plummets. So Grendel Prime. 150 plat. Hey Raider Rates, how's it going? 150 plat right now is the going rate of Grendel Prime. So as always, I'll probably just buy him off the market. Okay, we have a new resource called Vainthorn. What is this? Vainthorn, you can get 8, 11, and 12 Vainthorn on the Steel Path. New resource found within Defixios. It's a rare thorn. It's used for... Oh, it's used to craft Dagath. Todoroki the Gamer, hey, how's it going? Thanks for the follow. Okay, so we have... Yeah, new Warframe, all that jazz. Grendel Prime, cool beans. Some Sumba Prime Syandana. Okay, okay, okay. Oh. Oh, Harrow got vaulted. Oh, okay, well there we go. Hello. How are you today? Just wishing I got my last red towel for this week. That's about it. You? I'm doing alright. I've just logged in. We've just started. So, keen beans to check out. At the very least, I want to check out the shield gating changes. I'm probably going to change my... do you know where to find stuff for the Garth? It would basically be the new game mode. The Abyssal Zone being the extermination. It seems like that's where you get the things that you need to craft Dagath. Is it Dagath or Dagath? I'm saying Dagath, but I could be wrong. Type 1 if it's Dagath, type 2 if it's Dagath. Okay, we've got a new Kaith bundle. Awesome, awesome, awesome. My Kaith is already, like, you know, ready to go. Like, my Kaith looks fantastic. So it is what it is. New Nabarus. Oh yeah, there's the Halloween Lotus skin. So go and get that. Don't forget to get that. Day of the Dead. Ooh! There's a Synoid... There's a Gamma Core Day of the Dead skin. So I need to go and grab that. That's for damn sure. In fact, let me just grab that right now. So, Day of the Dead skin. Oh, wait. What's this? What do we have here in the form of this? Wait, complete edition. Complete bundle, hey? So there's a weapon bundle. Whoa. Shoulder plates, chest, Skiajati, Cycron, Corvus, Cynical. You know what? I'm gonna get this. I have 3,000 plat just sitting here doing nothing. So I might as well just get this. Boom. There it is. Nice! Okay. Let's first off get our Synoid Gamma Core, our beloved Synoid Gamma Core, kitted out and ready to go. It's been using the regular Synoid Gamma Core skin for the longest time. Check that shit out, boys. Alright, let's see. Moke. Secondary. Ooh. Oh, okay. Oh, it's got like a hologram look, it's got the hologram look going on there. That's really, really cool. Accent. Oh, hell yeah. It's kind of like the first half of the way you said it originally, then second half. So, Dagath. So I'm saying Dagath 1, Dagath... Did I say... Wait, what did I say? Type 1 if it's Dagath, type 2 if it's Dagath. So it's Dagath. I don't know. Anyway, she with the hole in her head. It is what it is. All right. Whoa. No. I want it green. Wait. Hold on. What's the dealio here? So it's teal. No, it's teal. Okay, so where does the green come in? Hey? Like Cho'Gath. Oh! Dagath. So not Dagath, and not Dagath, but Dagath. You might not understand that. Cho'Gath as in Cho'Gall, as in like the... No, different character. But Cho'Gall is, Cho'Gall is the two-headed ogre dude from World of Warcraft / Heroes of the Storm. I know him more from Heroes of the Storm. But that's Cho'Gall. Or Cho'Gall. Cho'Gath is from LoL. Oh, that like... That... Let me think. It's like that demonic bug-looking dude, right? Right? So some like demonic bug-looking schmuck? I know who you mean. I just don't quite remember how to like describe him. Ugh. No. I might be describing him wrong, but I know who you're talking about. Yeah, Cho'Gath. Yeah. Alright, system... Okay, here we go. Warframe shield changes. Okay. Oh, there's also been some... so let's see here. Many avenues, We've buffed Teto shields overall. Teto shields now have 50% resistance to all damage types. Nice. Buffed a few shield-specific recharge mods. So we... I don't know if I'm gonna chuck it in, but I don't know if I'll chuck it into my Mag, because, you know, Mag has two abilities that literally recharge her shields, like, right out of the get-go. Okay, shield gauge duration will scale based on the amount of shields you had upon shield break. Full shields would offer a 1.3 second window. Now, your window can be anywhere between between 0.33 and 2.5. You will need to have around 325 shields upon shield break in order to receive the original 1.3 second shield gate. Cho'Gath. Wait. Oh, so Dagath. That doesn't sound familiar at all. But okay, Dagath. Alright, partially depleted shields do not have a separate shield gate duration. Hey, previously... Wait. Okay, let's start again. So 1,150 shields will receive the maximum duration of 2.5 seconds, not 205. 2.5 seconds. To receive the original 1.3 second shield gate, you will need around 225 shields. Okay, cool beans. There's a graph. I'm not going to look at it. Previously, shield breaks on shields that were not fully generated offered 0.33 seconds of shield gating. Now, partially depleted shields are treated with the same scaling above. For example, with these, the more shields you have and the faster they regenerate, the more you'll get out of the shield gating system. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, new corrupted mod, catalyzing shield. Oh yeah, it's basically the same as a decay key. This mod will reduce your maximum shields by 80%, but also changes how the shield gating scaling works. Your Warframe will have a guaranteed 1.33 seconds of shield gating upon full shield depletion. That is unironically pretty good. That is like actually unironically pretty decent. So 100 shields at shield break, 1.33 seconds of shields, 75. 10 shields is 0.33, but that's an absolute minimum. If our maximum shields are 100 and with catalyzing shields equipped, oh, it changes your maximum shields. Oh, okay. It changes your maximum shield. Gotcha. Okay, an alert for catalyzing shields mod will be available in the near future. Oh, okay, cool. I should definitely go and do that at some point. Decaying keys have been updated to debuff both shields and shield gating. New female Warframe has been released. Time to check assets. True. Hildred's passive has been buffed from 3 seconds to 3.5 seconds. Lol. Grenade fan description will communicate how shield satellites work with shield gating. Shield satellites. Protea reconfigures grenades to work as overcharging shield generators, protecting her. When shields break, a satellite is destroyed to double the minimum shield gate invincible. What? A satellite is destroyed to double the minimum shield gate invincibility time. Okay. Pray tell, what the hell does that mean? Shield regeneration delay reduction is now capped at 80%. Oh, nice. Guardian break shield regeneration delay reduction has been decreased from 90% to 80%. So that got nerfed. Okay, that's fine. Base versus final stats. Pop quiz. What is 300? Okay, yeah. The whole base versus. Yeah. Okay, cool. So they basically changed how the math works for like vitality redirection and stuff like that. I remember they talked about that in the dev stream. We reduced the overall multiplier on shield health armor mods, so that it makes sense. But the math checks out. Adjusted some base values. Excalibur's rate 30, health is 370. Okay, in addition. Okay, cool. Warframe stat changes. Oh, right, okay, here we go. The only one that matters is mag, so let's have a look. Jesus Christ. Okay, GIKLM mag prime. Base health is now 270 from 100. Wait, what? Health at base rank went to 207. Oh, it's 270 and now max rank is 370 instead of 300. Oh, okay, cool. Shield's base rank. Whoa! I now have. Wait, what? I have 555 shields at base now. Damn. I do. Nice. Okay. Completely unnecessary, but okay. Armor base rank actually went up by a smidge. Doesn't matter. Energy base rank 250. Wait, 265. Wait, did I have 263? Did Mag have 263 energy at base before the update? Why do I feel like I had a bit more than that? Anyway, it's 265 now, so that's really nice. Okay, cool. I don't really care about every other Warframe right now. Okay, health-specific mods, shield-specific mods, armor-specific mods, energy-specific mods. Okay, cool. Necromech shenanigans, Arcwing stack changes. Oh, all the Arcwings actually got stat changes as well. Focus, Jesus Christ, okay. Okay, what's this? Revised Nightwing axe. Cool beans. Break Nama, general quality of life. Yes, thank you. Carl's garrison. Wait, what? You can find the following. Oh, okay, cool. Maximum damage caps have been excuse me? Oh, damage attenuation. Oh, there's been some damage attenuation changes. So, maximum damage caps have increased. Modifiers now apply before damage attenuation. Okay. Removal of flawed mods. Apparently you can find flawed mods in like a trash pile somewhere. Adjusted for increased drain. Mark 1 weapons, along with flawed mods. The less powerful Mark 1 weapons. Mark 1 weapons will still be... Hang on. Will have been removed from... Oh, they've been removed from War's Prize, but you can still use them if you want. You don't necessarily need to, but you can still use them if you want. Junctions have changed. Quest improvements. Oh yeah, Wave Rider has changed, so don't forget to do the Yorelli quest. Go buy flawed antitoxin for 10,000 plat. I don't have 10,000 plat. I have 2,907 plat. 44 people apparently, or 46, or however many people have bought that flawed antitoxin that cost 10k plat. Of course. Of course. Alright. Jesus. Voxelaris quest has changed. Assassination target improvements. Oh, okay, cool. Some of the assassination targets have changed. Okay. Icons on the map. Gee, follow tracks. Auto melee. Oh yeah, auto melee. We'll try that out at some point. Buffs and debuffs on the pause menu. Thank you. Oh my god, so much shit in this. Companion rework. Alright, here we go. Companion immortality can make companions more viable. Okay, here are specifics on how they work. Companions, Kubros, Boas, and Predicites. Well, Predicites. Oh. Yeah, Wave Rider was pretty straightforward. I just wanted to say those are the sickest names for weapons ever. Oh, the Platinum Arrow, the Light of 1,000 Stars, and the Gatekeeper's Curse. Thank you. The Platinum Arrow is like without a shadow of a doubt my favorite primary weapon in the game. The Light of 1,000 Stars is of course the Xenoid Gamma Core, which basically burns people with the light of that burns people with, you know, the light of 1,000 stars. And the Gatekeeper's Curse is a Galatine Prime. I just called it that because it sounds cool. There's no real, like, there's nothing really to it. There's also the Grand Prime, which I've called the Gatekeeper's something rather. Oh, the Gatekeeper's Truth. Yeah. So yeah, you've got the Gatekeeper's Curse and the Gatekeeper's Truth. Go and try and buy the 3 stamina mods. Wait, 3 stamina mods? Paris One was my first fully built Prime item. Same. And you know what? It's the strongest weapon in the game. It's in the Iron Wake vendor. All right, we'll have a look a little bit later. But right now, I want to figure out how to get these. I want to figure out how to get these companion mods. Companion stat changes. Yada yada yada. Nonsense. Wait. Let's start again. Kavats, Kubros, Mowers, and Predicites will now collapse on the ground and can be optionally manually revived to get them back in action quicker. Sentinels cannot be manually revived, but they will fly alongside you in a damage state while they do an automatic self-revive. It's in the Iron Animal Vendors, Cetus, Fortuna, and Necrolisk. Oh, okay, cool, thank you. Vulpifiers will have the usual tricks. Veridari will still do the same thing. Vacuum and Animal Instinct work while the companion is incapacitated. Why is that a thing? Okay. With incapacitation, companions can now recover from being down in arbitration missions instead of staying dead. Sweet. Companion mod changes. That's really all I want to. That's really all I want to look at. Okay, companion mod and dishes. Yada yada yada. Sentinel survivability mod changes. Okay, cool beads. Oh yeah, a whole bunch of the super duper. Oh, you want me to guess the name? Someone I played with had a super strong radiation weapon, and guess what he named it? Chernobyl. Okay, companion survivability mod changes, other companions, under companion mod changes. Close. Oppenheimer? The bomb? I don't know. New companion mods. Oh yeah, let's have a look at these new companion mods. Available from Okay, here we go. Available in Master T-Synized offerings. Ooh. It might have been blast radiation, actually. Does it work? Huh? It might have been blast radiation. Does that work? Well, I said Oppenheimer. If that wasn't it either, then... Is blast and radiation possible? The weapon would have to have innate radiation damage, and then you can mod blast on it as well. Or vice versa. So before the movie came out? Oh, I see. I don't know. I have no idea. Dr. Manhattan, I guess? Yeah, it could be innate blast damage, and then you put radiation on it, or you mod radiation. Nagasaki. Jesus Christ. Or, you know, Tenet weapons. True. True, yeah. Alright, so we have Tandem mod. Tandem bond. Companion melee hits increase your combo by 6. Oh. Oh, that's nice. Heavy attacks increase companion melee damage by 30% of melee damage multiplied by your combo multiplier. Huh. Wait, are they trying to make companion DPS a thing? He also had a fist melee that he named Chris. What's happened to Chris Brown lately? Like, is he still a thing or nah? Like, ever since that particular fiasco, I think he's not been a thing anymore, right? Already possible with Verglass? Companion DPS? Verglass? What the hell is Verglass? Kubro nuke? Oh, the Nautilus weapon. Icy beam. Really? 8% crit chats, 2 times crit multiplier, 34% status chats? Oh, hang on. What, is it like 26 cold? I don't know. Is this actually particularly good at DPS? I don't know. It doesn't see. Oh! Okay, yeah, A, it's a beam weapon, and also B, I guess cold. That does mean it increases crit. What is it? Crit damage? Can't remember. Covert bond. Finisher melee kills. Grant your companion 10 seconds of stealth that attacks will not disrupt up to 60 seconds. Nice. Mystic bond. After your companion uses abilities with cooldowns 5 times, you may cast a Warframe ability without expending energy. Ooh. Health orbs restore 60 more health and reduce companion recovery by 3 seconds. Okay. Okay. Something about a guy who beat his wife was the Chris Brown. Yeah, that's Chris Brown. Yeah. He was a rapper back in the day. He was quite popular, and then this whole domestic violence. Just so you know, that mod is trash. Which one? Restorative bond. It's for only a single cast. Right. Yeah. No, now that you mention it, yeah, that does sound a little bit scuffed, eh? Alright, aerial bond. Oh yeah, I read that. It's super duper long. But aerial bond. Airborne kills decrease companion recovery timer by 3 seconds and 9 seconds for headshot kills. So you gotta be really skillful. Companion creates a field of cold that increases up to 35% status chance. And you know what? I actually kind of like that. Astral bond. Damage. This is from... Wait, are these... Oh, this is from the business. Okay. Astral bond. Damage dealt by operator or drifter grants 120% void damage to your companion's attacks for 10 seconds. Companion void damage adds adds 30% app and energy efficiency to operator. Hey, for 5 seconds. Whoa. Okay. Okay. For example, Exalted Blade. No. Exalted Blade. No. We do have a few abilities and things that exist in the game which allow you to cast one ability every so often for free. But if you use it on an exalted ability, or if you use it on an energy over time draining ability, the cast of that ability is free, but the drain is still there. So, for example, off the top of my Exalted Blade, yeah, you use Exalted Blade, right? So if your Exalted Blade's cast energy is like what, 50? I don't know, 100? No, it's less, right? Surely. Let's say your Exalted Blade's cast energy is 25, and then it drains like 1 energy a second, which is not what happens, but I don't remember what the math is. So when that happens, it's 25 at base. Okay, so what happens is you don't use 25 energy to cast it, but you still drain 1 per second, or whatever the drain per second is. Yeah, I realized I just basically repeated myself, but it is what it is. Okay. Momentous Bond. Killing Eximus enemies grant 120% of a random elemental damage. Whoa! Killing Eximite grant 120% random elemental damage to your companion for 30 seconds and reduce companion recovery by 12 seconds. That's the one I want. That's the one I want. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Momentous Bond. Okay, chat, remind me, Momentous Bond is the one I want. Reinforced Bond. If the companion exceeds 1,200 maximum shields or overshields, your fire rate is increased by 60 seconds. Reloading restores 150 shields to your companion. Damn. Sounds kind of not gonna lie. No. Listen. The 120% random elemental damage to your companion for 30 seconds. It's not for the damage. It's for the status effect. If you can kill a bunch of Eximi, which sometimes you can, but not with Parazons, but if you can kill Eximi with your weapons, then it's only single type though. Yeah, but does it not stack? If you kill multiples, does your companion not suddenly have multiple elemental types? Is that not how that am I reading too far into this? Like, is that not how that works? We'll find out. Not sure about that. Then we're gonna find out. Momentous Bond. And it also reduces companion recovery by 12 seconds. Hello. Tenacious Bond. Headshot kills reduce companion recovery by 3 seconds. If the companion's critical chance is over 50%, then you gain plus 0.6 final crit damage multiplier. Wait, what does that mean? 0.6 times final crit damage multiplier. Wait, is that just straight up 60% more crit damage? Like 60% of whatever you have at the end crit damage? Yo, that's kind of hot. Unmute your orders if you haven't muted. I haven't unmuted orders. Sorry, I haven't muted orders. He just hasn't said anything. Yeah, orders volume 100. He just hasn't said anything. Okay. Duplex Bond from Sun. From the Sun, Duplex Bond. Companion will clone itself each time you expend 100 energy up to 3. Oh, I like that. Clones live for 30 seconds and their kills, they're not going to kill anything, at least until I build them for DPS. Their kills have a 50% chance of dropping energy. Oh, okay. Okay, I've got to start building. I've got to build, is lagging some people's PCs right now. Okay, I think I need to start. Okay, then we're going to have to start building K4T3G for R1 DPS. I never thought I would say that, but here we are. Seismic Bond. While a channeled ability is active, companion melee attacks create a 4-meter shockwave for 30% of their melee damage. Damage dealt by your companion increases your ability to efficiency by 3% for 12 seconds. Whoa, max 10 stacks. God damn. God damn. Damage dealt by your companion increases your efficiency by 3 seconds. That is really, really good. Cause like you use like a beam, that thing's going to hit like really, really quickly. God, is there an ICD on this? Damn. Companion melee attacks strip 50%. Okay. Companion melee attacks strip 15% of enemy armor. Melee attacks on enemies recently damaged by abilities apply the effect in a 9-meter radius. What the fuck? What the fuck? Okay, that's really, really good too. Contagious bond. When your companion kills an enemy afflicted by a status effect, 50% of the status effect spreads to the other enemies within 9 meters. Nice, nice, nice. Manifold. Okay, what's this? Manifold bond. This is a robotic this is for robots only. Companion preset mods. Apply a status effect from companion weapons. Killing enemies with 3 or more unique status effects reduces companion ability cooldowns by 3 seconds. So apparently there's something wrong with it. So they'll figure it out later. Okay, that's really what I was looking for. So the one that I want is, what was it? The one that I want? No, I don't think I want anything from Master T and I. Momentous bond from the business. Momentous bond from the business. Seismic bond from Sun. Seismic and duplex. Seismic and duplex from Sun and momentous bond. All right, let's do this. All right. Let's go and get these mods. I'm also thinking about whether or not I want to check your companion mods, by the way. Right now, you got free stuff. I had a quick look at my companion mods, I think, but I don't think I have anything particularly new. So unless there's something new here that I don't have, I mean, I have hard engage, synth construct, synth deconstruct, synth, all that jazz. It's gonna be interesting trying to figure out how to also check your Bane mods. Why? I already had it. Had what? 1.55 damage times corrupted. Yeah, that's exactly what that is. So what? That's always what it's been, right? It's just straight up like multiply all your damage by 55%. Why the change? Because it was confusing. Because people would look at that and think it was the same as it's 55% damage against enemy. It's, yeah. Isn't that what it's always been? That sounds about right to me. What was it before? The description. Times 1.55 damage. Yeah. What you hollering about? It's the same. What you hollering about? They're basically changing it so that it's like really, really straightforward. Your damage against the enemy is multiplied by 1.55. Boom. That's it. Because if you do plus 55%, it was like it was like the whole like not vitality. It was like the whole serration thing. Plus 400% damage or something like that, but it's only 400% base damage. They just basically wanted to change all of the wording so that everything was as straightforward and direct to the point as possible.
But desperate people lash out.
So... Oh, no,
Sure.
this is father. What am I doing?
Time. Be seeing you again, I'm sure.
Alright, everyone's huddling around Sun. Yeah. Sun. I realized. Okay, duplex. I want this.
Whatever you're doing out there, Tenno.
And not contagious. Martyr symbiosis, vicious, seismic. Yes, I want this.
Farewell.
Thank you.
Travel safe. See you around.
Just type bond. Ah, too late. Oh, we're gonna be changing things up. I'm gonna be using a lot of former tonight, I think. Because I'm thinking of dropping greedy pool. I put a D polarity in there. And then I chuck in redirection. And then things get weird. If I do that, things are going to get very, very strange very, very quickly. I might actually need more power strength. I'm not sure where's pack leader. Oh, let's have a look at what happened to pack leader. One sec. Because I didn't even look at pack leader. Okay, what do we have? Heal your companion with melee hits. Excess healing grants overguard. Also, we have built-in enemy radar, no loot radar, SMH. What's wrong with this? This seems pretty good. What am I missing? Like, what? Why are you not sure about this? This seems really straightforward, like... This seems about as straightforward as in, like, holy crap, this is actually kind of ridiculous. So we have inbuilt... So we have built-in... Okay, so we have Medi-Ray. Sentinel. What? Oh yeah, that actually does work on me, doesn't it? I don't know, I just don't have the Prime mod SMH. Ah, well. Tough. Okay, Link Vitality. I mean, I have half of mine not to use this, but it is what it is. Just use Magus Repair. Oh wait, I actually don't use this at all, because you know why? I have Visage Ball. To be fair, I actually just put this here because, like, what the hell else am I gonna use? I already have 2, like, ability precepts. I have 2 ability precepts. So I don't exactly, like, what, shield charger? That's actually not a bad idea. That's actually not a bad idea. You can replace Thinger with that. Oh yeah, well no, because they're all 9 drain types, so that's gonna be annoying. This one, clones live. Oh wait, hang on. Thing is, like, okay, I don't think I'm gonna use the clone one just yet, because you know that's the wrong bond. Because my pets don't exactly do DPS at the present moment. And I'm not even going to use Seismic Bond right now because I don't have Chattel abilities. Let's see. So, if the plan to remove Greedy Paul... Oh, shit. Then I'm going to have to put that there. Where's redirection? Oh, shit. Wait! Hey? Was redirection always 12 energy? I thought it was more than that. Then I don't... wait. That feels wrong. Did redirection... Oh no, redirection got slightly nerfed. That's right. Redirection got slightly nerfed. Well, they all did, kind of, but... It's 12 and 14. 12 and 14? I think it's not maxed though. Mine is maxed. This is maxed and it's 12. What happened? I'm a little bit confused. Where are you getting 14 from? I thought it was 14. Oh no. Wait, did it get reduced? I thought it was 14. Anyway. OG mod cap was 14. So I'm not crazy. Okay, cool. Yeah, so I'm not crazy. Yeah, because here's the thing, 1,110? That sounds familiar. And you know why it sounds familiar? Because that's how much shields I normally would get with Thingo. With redirection. So the fact that that hasn't changed, I was like, that's odd. That's a bit strange. But okay. Cool. So no more greedy... What the... So no more greedy pool. I don't have to put a former on it. So my natural mag build continues. And we'll see how ridiculous this gets. I'm gonna need... Oh, I feel like I'm actually gonna need power strength now. Like, I'm actually legit gonna need power strength. Which is not something that I thought I would ever say in a long time. Because this is it's 400 shields unless I use Madurai, in which case it becomes about 600, thereabouts. A little bit less than 600. Or I could use Crush against a lot of enemies, and that might get me over the edge. Let's just see what happens. I haven't done this in a while. I haven't played like this much shield in a while. Oh, right now I think there's supposed to be a bug where overshields count, and I think Pablo has mentioned, does Manifold Bomb, what the fuck is Manifold Bomb? Oh, that one. Look like Synergized Percepticus. Look? No. Fires a spark that seeks out the nearest enemy in 30 meters, dealing 300 electricity damage. The spark ricochets. So that one just basically ricochets off everything. Look? I don't know. Oh, we also gotta have a look at Hydroid. Apparently he's pretty good now. So... where was the other one? Oh, the business. So... yeah, so the business is here. Oh wait, sorry, does manifold mean? I can't read. I mean, it's basically a precept, right? Synergized Prospectus is a precept of some description, right? So I think so. I mean, I don't know. Oof. Oh wait, no. Right now I should actually use Oh wait, no. I think the one that I really want to use is from the business, and that's the one with like the elemental damage and companion recovery one, I think. Oh, there you are.
I wasn't always about the preservation of life, or the strategic deletion of it. Conservation is my calling now. Scales need balancing.
One sec, I don't like that this battery like has stuff on it. I'm gonna chuck it. One sec, everyone. Okay. Okay. Aerial Bond. Astral Bond. Momentous Bond. That's the one. Alright.
Stay sharp. Eyes open and face to the wind, friend.
Okay, let's go on bonds. Momentous bond. Alright. Now, we'll change something. I'm gonna replace something on K43G4R1. Let's go! Okay, so. What the hell am I going to swap? Synth deconstruct. That's what I swap. So, when a channeled ability is active, companion melee attacks create a 4-meter shockwave. Wait, that's the wrong one. Momentous bond. Sorry, momentous bond. Killing XMI grant 120% bonus of random elemental damage to your companion for 30 seconds and reduces companion recoveries by 18 seconds. Okay. Let the fun begin. Because I think you can pair that with condition overload and you might get some shenanigans going on. Alright, let's have a look at this. Savage, if you want to join me, we're going to do dailies first. Protofire ephemeras have special effects when you bullet jump. Wait, what? They do? Wait, they do? What do you mean? They do? Your hands have trails? Try taking them off and on. Ah, it's fine, whatever. Alright, start with dailies. Level 1 offense. Alright. Nightwave, claim rewards. Excuse me? Oh. Wait, bruh. Too late! Always have your loadouts ready before you join. The spaces don't run away. Well, usually. I'm using companion nuke build, SOH. I should probably look into that at some point. Then I can try and use the clone bond. That one sounds hilarious. You didn't have Magus Anomaly? Rip. So, wait, huh? Now I have 1443 shields. How did this happen?
And you may yet avoid it. Trust in your training.
Terminal spotted. Upload me and prepare to defend. I'm in, Tenno. This will take...
Was there a... Oh, okay, cool. So I just basically hold melee. And I'm good.
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
Okay, so explain to me what the UI is going on. What's happening with the UI? So when my shields get depleted, I see a yellow bar that is getting replenished at the same time as my, well, regular bar, I guess. Is that like the shields that are replenishing? All right, I guess that's shield gate. Oh. Hang on, let me actually lose my shield and have a look at what it looks like.
You've got to find a terminal. Proceed and prepare.
Okay, so I've got... Whoa! What's this? What the hell is this? Oh, mini tornadoes. Yeah, I think I'm about to lose all my shields. Yeah, I don't know what the dealio is there. What mission is this? Mobile defense.
Heavy robotic signature detected. Lock and load. Here is a terminal. Get me in and get ready to defend.
Sorry? Oh, Steel Path Daily.
I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
I mean, I'm actually maintaining 1,000 shields pretty easily, so... It kind of is what it is. Is this P? Steel Path? Yeah, of course it's Steel Path. It's always Steel Path. Who doesn't play Steel Path these days? Oh, Stalker's here. Okay.
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
Where are you, schmuck? Wait, where is he? Oh, he's near you. What are you doing all the way back there, man?
There's a heavy unit approaching.
What the hell was that?
Area completed. Move on.
Oh, did your pet kill it? Alright, 120% random damage bonus for a bit. $6.7 mil damage for no reason. Wait, what are these things that I see here? What is this? Oh, ITANs. Hey, what are these? Oh, frame fighter data. Oh, okay. And what's that, a courier or something? Oh, a courier. Oh, okay, so they've actually marked things that you can use, I think was your camera for or something. No, not your camera, your... It's like the camera thing. Samaras has one. go in, let's go to the third terminal sandwich. Come on.
Location reached. Drop me in and defend our position. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
Okay. So basically my shield gates now last for about 2 seconds, nearly. So I think I have the maximum. Mecha Overdrive. The Mecha bots are pretty strong. Like, they've always been pretty strong. They've always just been a little bit, like, a tad bit difficult to use.
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
But when you make them work, oh boy. Got him.
The odds were against us, Tenno, but we did it. Mission complete. We've got robots inbound.
Alright, let's boogaloo. So... Okay, so I just killed 2 XMI within the time window. That at least refreshed the duration of that buff, but I don't know if... I mean, there's now gas and magnetic damage. Got your Gamma Claw skin? Yep. I bought the whole bundle. SMH? What do you mean SMH? I have 3,000 plat just sitting here doing nothing.
They fought well.
Don't SMH me.
Dance on.
I'm just playing like a corporate capitalist. I'll be right back. Why does Orders say nothing? I don't know. He has been rather silent as of late.
Sometimes Orders likes to assume he knows nothing. Nobody can learn what they think they already know.
Oh, there we go. Speak of the devil, here he is. Okay, I actually do want to have a look. Let's go to the simulacrum. and figure this out.
You are a true hunter. Where would the sanctuary be without you?
Yeah. This would actually be... I feel like this is probably like... It's 700 megabytes large, and yet they really crammed a lot of stuff in there, hey? There's so much stuff involved. Well, obviously because there's a lot of like changes and fixes and updates and all that jazz, but also new orders, voice lines. That's pretty good. Hey? Mihoyo. Yeah, Warframe updates are very small, but they have a lot of content. Yeah, true. Little content? That's not true. That's not true. At least not Genshin. But the sizes are pretty different. Yes. Yes. I've mentioned this on the Discord. You've got GigaChad Warframe that I think is like... I don't even remember. Let me have a quick look. GigaChad Warframe is 35 gigabytes on my computer, whereas Genshin is like way more than that. CS2 updates are 2 gigabytes and you don't even know what's going on. Yeah. Dude, Call of Duty basically releases the exact same game every year and it's 60 gigabytes at least. At least. You'd be laughing if it's only 60. And yet it's the same game every year. And they claim it's like, oh, it's new and everything. Ooh. Hey, Frost Phoenix, how's it going? Do I karaoke? I karaoke in a car while I'm driving. I do not karaoke on stream. This is like a karaoke mic, true. Genshin's 114 gigabytes. But at least when Genshin's 114 gigabytes, there's actually like a lot of stuff. Whereas when Call of Duty is 60 gigabytes, there's nothing. Okay, so let's do pause AI. We'll bring out some XMI. Let's go with the Corrupted Heavy Gunner XMI. Because I'm curious how this works. COD Warzone is over 120? Yeah! And what's in it? I would go so far as to say there's less content in Warzone than there is in Genshin 1.0. Okay, so Spiegel017. Hey, how's it going? Which weapon is your boa using? I think it's a Crotra. Yeah, so we got heat, blast, gas, and magnetic. Which I don't remember my Crotra being able to do. Heat, toxin. Hey? Hello? Wait, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I think I'm right. I think I'm right. Because unless you're doing something... Look at that. Look at this one. Look at this one, man. I think I was right. Yeah, if you're not doing anything, and I'm not doing anything, then yeah. My daughter is only using Gordon. Gorgon. Gordon? What the hell's Gordon? The suck? Oh right, yeah. So hang on. Okay. Let's start from the top. Let's start from the beginning. So let's all not do anything and we'll just let my mower attack. So yeah. So only gas and magnetic procs. Notice how it's only gas and magnetic procs, right? Yeah, okay, cool. Gas and magnetic procs. And now it's more than just gas and magnetic procs. Is it, folks? There's a radiation proc in there for some reason. There's blast procs in there. There's a few things in there now. Yeah, there's a few things in there now. But do you have 20 XMI at the same time? No, but there are some... No, but I've come across missions where I have 5. Especially if it's an endless mission for 5 minutes. Sometimes like there's 3 or 4 or 5. That'll do. Because the idea is I pair this with my condition overload. I'm doing a lot more damage. That's the idea. Sorry, do I use Discord? Yeah, we have a Discord. Exclamation mark Discord on the Twitch chat. That'll get you the Discord, link. If you're asking with the purpose of potentially doing some voice chat memes, sure. Let me know if you want to do voice chat memes, but otherwise, yes, we do have a Discord. Exclamation mark Discord on the Twitch chat. Yeah, I think I was right. If you manage to kill multiple XMI on the what are you doing? If you manage to kill multiple XMI on the regular, you can stack. I think you can stack that. You can stack that passive, and thus your companion ends up doing like a lot of different kinds of elemental damage types, which could be really good. I don't have a Verglass right now, but maybe I'll get one. Is Slash Procs doing the killing? What's Slash Procs? I'm one of the few people who think Railjack was underrated in both in terms of gameplay and the amount of loot it provides, and that's why I love my oh, thank you. Yeah, I agree. And then they kind of made it boring. The 19 other XMI. It wouldn't have been Slash Procs because I was using Paris. I was using the Paris Stinger. I was using what do you call it? Incarnate. Where I don't have physical damage. So it'd be Heat Procs that were killing it. Oh yeah, no, it was definitely... No. Yeah, no. My mower wasn't killing anything. The main thing is that if my mower was coating everything in a lot of damage, I just did 1 mil. Against heavily armored... Another 1 mil. I just did 1 mil against heavily armored XMI, dude. I'm not armor stripping. I'm not even armor stripping. I'm doing 1 mil. Like brute force. That's brute force. Which vendor is for the XMI? The business. That one is from the business. Yeah. 1 mil brute force. Against fully armored. Oh, with heat procs and all that jazz. You know it is. You know it is, yeah? Heat procs and... Heat procs and... Post-heat proc shenanigans. Yeah. Current Railjack is so much simplified, real sad. Now the engineering role is worthless. Yeah, it's not interesting. That's why I haven't played Railjack in a while. It's not interesting. It's just simply not interesting anymore. And Corpus Railjack, don't even get me started. Don't even get me started. Okay, let's have a look at what let's have a quick look at how how Hydroid works. Just got kiddoed. Nice. Alright, where's okay, where's the Inquisition? The Inquisition. Ah, there we go. Alright, let's have a look at what... Let's remind ourselves of how Hydroid works now, because apparently Hydroid's pretty good. Apparently. Next Warframe to get reworked is Inaros, and I still haven't actually gotten back to Raider Raids on the Inaros rework that we were talking about. I've swapped my second ability, so I'll swap it back in a sec, but... Alright, let's have a look at what we can do. Whoa. Oh, okay. So that's a full armor strip if I've seen anything. So now my corrosive damage is increased by a significant amount. So that's nice. And I think I'm using so I'm actually using Thingo. And so you basically just use you use his 4 and his 1. And I think I'm supposed to use his 2 as well. So let's wait, no. I can make a generalist build on him. I think with another slot, surely. Or do I actually have a generalist slot? Yar har build. No. What's this? Tidal Surge. Okay. Okay. Start from the beginning. Shooting at me. Alright, so we have an empty Hydroid build. Let's start off with the Aura. We'll use Corrosive Projection. We'll use I don't know, Enemy Radar. I usually use Enemy Radar. Okay. V Polarity we'll use... No, we probably won't use Archon Continuity. I don't think he has any abilities that restore health. So... Ooh, actually. Pilfering Swarm, Rousing Plunder. Plunder gains 50% max corrosive damage and armor and heals allies within affinity range for 50 health. Okay. Oh, okay. Hold up. Wait, Viral Tempest! Oh, okay. Tidal Impurity sounds boring. Pilfering Swarm. Triple Augment Hydroid. Okay. That's gonna be a thing. Yeah, we'll use that. Depolarity. No real need to use that. I don't know. What the hell would I use? 650 shields, damn. Redirection then. Redirection then, I guess? No. He's getting a lot of armor, right? So what's the dealio here? Plunder armor from nearby enemies and increase your corrosive damage from abilities and weapons. Enemies afflicted by corrosion status offer a greater increase. Okay. Okay. Wait, damage per corrosive status effect. 13%. Okay. Dash polarity rather. I mean, what? Flow? Flow? Would I use flow? I mean, I'd certainly put stretch here. Feel like he could use some duration at this point. Oh, it's gonna feel weird putting this here. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. That feels weird having this here. But then again, this is a no formal build, so we're kind of just making do with what we have for now. I don't know if I'll actually get around to putting a former on him. Maybe I will, now that he's apparently decent. But we'll see. We'll see. Ooh, actually, I might put Equilibrium there then. Equilibrium with 225 energy. It is what it is. Do you think snipers will ever get a good Incarnon? I'm very nostalgic towards Lanka. I mean, if they continue making more Incarnons, it's only a matter of time. I think before the Gamma Core got the Incarnon, we didn't have a beam Incarnon. We didn't have beam weapon Incarnons, so then the Gamma Core got the Incarnon, so at least we now have a what do you call it? Like a blueprint for future beam Incarnons, I think. It seems to me like when it comes to the different weapon types, if they ever get an Incarnon, it's going to be pretty similar to weapon types that already exist. So for example, the Paris and then the Dread, Soma, or rather Boltor and then the Soma, it's similar Incarnons, right? Turns your automatic weapon, turns your automatic machine gun like weapon into an automatic shotgun. That's really what it is. So yeah. With varying stat changes and all that jazz. I saw that you're a bow enthusiast. Which one do you now think is the best? That's a pretty easy question, surely. Wait, do I actually get the bonus? Visage Ball, Guardian's Might, Power Transfer, some other thing, Multi-efficiency, lol. Wait, did they nerf Arcane Aegis? Oh, they nerfed Arcane Aegis! Ah! Oh. Well, that's a bit boring. They nerfed Arcane Aegis! Ah, DE? Really? Really? Man, that's annoying. Ah, well that's a real shame. They nerfed Arcane Aegis. Ah, okay. Well, now we're gonna really think about things again. Arcane Aegis was like one of the things that basically kept you alive for a solid 12 seconds. Obviously, it was overpowered, so it should have gotten nerfed. But damn it, DE! 30%. Oh, they just increased the shield recharge. Oh, okay, so it's not like ridiculously overpowered. It works the way it normally does. It's just not stupid. Okay, then I mean, there's Arcane oh, Barrier. Arcane Barrier. I should definitely use that then. 5% chance to instantly restore all shields. Well, I could use that. 6% chance, 5% chance. 5% chance, 6% chance. I don't think that's going to make a difference. Arcane Aegis got nerfed because of Hildren. God damn it, Hildren mains! You really screwed me over, didn't you, you bastards? Hildren can face tank level 200 enemies with just her shields, and the previous state would make it broken. Yeah, true. Hildren now also has a 3.5 seconds shield gate. Yeah, it would have been too strong, but at the same time, damn it, DE! Or rather, damn it, Hildren mains! You schmucks! Making it worse for the rest of us. Since I'm now running friggin' redirection, I might as well give it a try. More like people who complain about the shield gate. Who is complaining about shield gate? Who in the hell is complaining about this? This is only good stuff to make it easier for you to not die. Protea is a hidden gem with the shield gate rework. Oh yeah, let's have a look at how that works. Caliban moment. You know what? If people complained about Shieldgate, you know what kind of energy that gives me? You know what kind of energy that has? It has the same energy as the people who complained that the railjack was too big. Remember when people complained apparently that the railjack was too big? What? What? Really? You do realize you can teleport, right? You do realize it's meant to be a ship, right? You do realize when you look at the railjack from the outside, it's massive, right? It's meant to be big. Quit your jibber jabber. Alright, let's see how this thing works. So as long as you have them near you, you kind of have the effect of the old Arcane Aegis. Pablo said that shield overshields are not going to affect Shieldgate. Yeah. Yeah, that's going to get fixed in the future. So, you know, live it up while you still can. Okay, hold on. It's actually particularly funny because of something that I can see that you can't. So let me just do this. Alright, look at the top right hand corner, okay guys? Ready? Yeah, don't mind me. Let me just stand here. It's been like this, yeah. But at the same time, I just want to remind everyone that this has always been like traditionally hilarious. No, there is a difference though. I'm getting overshields immediately with Protea. With the shield fan. So yeah, Protea main's winning again. It also works with teammates, yeah. Protea main's winning again. I mean, what else is new? Protea's always been like kind of ridiculously overpowered. Oh yeah, Frost Phoenix, just to answer your question in case it isn't abundantly clear. The best bow is the Paris Prime. Just so we're clear. Even if there are other people who claim to be, you know, bigger YouTubers, bigger guide makers, bigger whatever. They're wrong. The best bow in the game is the Paris Prime. Or the Mark 1 Paris. Sandwich is actually not wrong. The best bow in the game can also be the Mark 1 Paris. Alright. Well, So... Oh, wait, so what are you trying to do for this? Do you even have clones? What army? Oh, there's one. Oh no, there's another one. Your army? Yeah, I was about to say, army? Question mark? Protea mains always get indirect buffs. Yeah, true. Oh, there's one. But yeah. Oh, there's another one. It's just stuck there. Yeah. It is what it is. It is what it is. Okay, what the hell is this? Oh, Hada Satya. Hey, I'm glad that we have like... Okay, you can't see it, but I'm glad that we have like the UI thing here now. So we can actually see what the hell's going on. Because for real, that has always been like the most confusing thing in the universe. What are you doing? My dude, what are you doing? Is this like some sort of weird Super Saiyan power-up moment or something? Like, what are you doing? Spamming True Master? Oh. How are you able to spam it that? Anyway. Keybind? Oh, okay. Macros. Damage is using a macro. No, he's not. Okay. Let's do the rest of our dailies as well before we continue with other shenanigans. But yeah, I might actually be liking the premise of redirection with arcane barrier on mag. Could be interesting. Yeah. We're not doing interception. We'll do survival. We'll do survival. Why not? Alrighty, let's do this. Why am I the only YouTube chatter? Are you multi-streaming? Yes. I stream on both Twitch and YouTube at the same time. But you can see on the left side of the stream, the Twitch chat and the YouTube chat are there. So, you know, you don't have to move anywhere. You'll find either.
They have just shut down all systems. I'm sending life support capsules your way.
Alright. How's your drifter fashion? Alright, let's have a look. Well, did you just use an energy restore? Are you serious? Why does it look like you've just come out of the shower? You look like you're wearing a blanket. What's going on there? Origami suit? Right. Last time I wore an origami suit, that would have been high school when school uniform felt like it was made out of paper. so many X of mine right now, so I can't make use of Thingo. Oh, no, there's one.
I delivered a life support capsule to the area. Activating
2 mil.
will buy you more time.
2.4. 25-second cooldown. Took away your 3. Oh, right! Your third ability is what it... This is Degath, right? Degath. Right, so you have an ability that has an actual cooldown. It's like playing Destiny all over again, right? Well, 25-second cooldown if you're a Tataria main, it is what it is. Oh. Hey, Google! I need an Ion Crystal! Never mind. Hey Google, stop. Okay, we'll have a look at that later. Whoa! Whoa! Someone's loading in.
I believe in you all.
Someone is loading in.
Prepare for life support.
Oh, there he is. Dead. Whoa, what's going on here?
My existence is forever. I cannot be destroyed.
I've delivered another life support capsule.
I think in the end, the reality is these changes to shield gating, they're appreciated, but I'm not going to personally notice them a whole lot. And so it ends up being like that kind of thing where it's like, oh yeah, it's just there, whatever. Okay, do you remember the shield gating changes? Yeah, I remember they happened. I just won't remember what they are. You know, it's that kind of thing. It's just gonna be like so behind the scenes. Wait, huh? Did I? Wait. Do I have the... Oh, right! I forgot. I forgot the alert mission. Oh, yeah, we'll do that afterwards. I forgot I actually have, whatchamacallit on? Prime... thing. I forgot that I actually have Prime Pack Leader on, which means my companion has also 2k overguard. Just chuck that in there.
Extraction.
Found you, you little schmuck. Got him. Let's get out of here. Do you have any tips for farming Yao Shrub? I need... Why do I need like 70 of each for every incarnate? No. I actually don't have any real tips on farming Javiri stuff. It's very weird. It's very memey. The wiki is supposed to have like a map of some description that shows you like... that gives like a rough idea of where they spawn. From what I understand, their spawn places are actually locked. I could be wrong about that. And then sometimes it feels like there's like an hourly reset or something. I don't know. Honestly, I'm not that sure about that kind of stuff myself. It's just all very strange. Now here I am using okay, what is this?
So you conquer yourself.
Turning off title search feels bad. Who holds mags 2? Giga Chads. Savage, that's who does that. Have you used Cinta? Yeah, I've used Cinta. I'm not a fan of it. It kind of just if you like it, it's great. Nah, it's not really for me. The bow, yeah, the bow. Like, what did I call my Cinta video? Because I eventually did do a Cinta video. It took me a while, but yeah, it's not. It just wasn't the bow for me. I think it's because the draw speed is just way too slow. Well, like, it's the slowest draw speed in the game. So I'm not a fan of it myself. You don't like Natarok? No, I like the Natarok. The Natarok is faster. It's a draw speed. The draw speed of the center is just way too slow for me. Natarok is faster. Natarok is like barely slower than like Paris Prime, Certus Prime, etc, etc, etc. Yeah. And of course with the incarnates for Paris and Dread. Like that's when we start talking about damage, but like just before that, it's too slow for me. I think once you get used to like the Paris, the Mark 1 Paris even, Dread, Natarok, hell, even Lens, you get used to them, I feel like the Cinta doesn't feel all that good. Cinta feels like playing Ganyu in Genshin Impact. Too slow. Way too slow. We'll have a look at your fashion in a sec. Sorry. Prisma lens game? Yeah, true. And because the Cinta is like the Natarok in that you'll wanna get... Actually, you don't. No, never mind. I was about to say Cinta is like the Natarok where you kind of wanna get that perfect shot, but then I remember, no you don't actually. The perfect shot is weirdly, at least in my experience, like worse than just using the full charge. Like, it was such a weird moment where I'm like, I was thinking like, am I missing something? Like, why is the full charge like significantly better than the perfect shot? The perfect shot is like the skill-based shot, and yet it seems to be actively worse than just full charge. What's going on? Prisma lens doesn't get enough recognition. Oh yeah, no, Prisma lens is great. And primary frostbite is like incredible with it. Yeah, absolutely. Agreed. Agreed. Show me your head. Bro! I say show me your head and then he... Ah!
You need to retrieve that data before the data destruction is complete.
Oh my god. Oh my... That's what I was trying to do. I was just trying to do the cute, like, double thing, man. Never bring Kay to a spy mission again. Do I look like 99% of the Warframe community who can't do spy missions at all? I just tripped. Chill. Jesus Christ, Savage. SMH? Don't SMH me, schmuck.
We're nearing the console. Trigger the alarms now, and they will start destroying data.
Okay.
We need to hurry. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. You got it.
You're stuck?
Unit is still intact.
How are you stuck?
We have everything we came for. Get to extraction.
What do you mean you're stuck? What are you doing, stepbrother? No. What are you, like someone's stepsister and you're stuck in the washing machine or something? You're out? Jesus Christ.
Your lack of
Oh, hello!
brought this upon
Freaking arbiters are at me. Savage is like, when are you going to find a bunch of XMI, like, all together? Maybe when a syndicate attacks me. Perfect opportunity to kill a whole bunch of XMI in one go. So, at some point, I might actually, unironically, welcome particularly strong bosses
Heads up. I agree.
being surrounded by XMI, which DE would probably think, that might be a little bit too hardcore of a game mode. For me, I'd be like, hell yeah, brother, let's go. Got him. Yeah, that was particularly fast. What the hell?
it is
Somebody was telling me Kuva Brahma was better than everything, and I'm like, brother, my brother in Christ. Dude, Kuva Brahma, okay, look, Kuva Brahma is good, but it's not that great. I'm gonna be real here. Like, listen. I don't know what kind of shenanigans. I'm pretty sure I have like the Kuva Brahma build that everyone uses, with the exception of maybe a Riven. But let's be real here. A Kuva Brahma Riven is not going to do anything. A Kuva Brahma Riven is not going to do anything. So, when you already have a Kuva Brahma built, what you'll find out is, yeah, the Kuva Brahma is great at taking out trash mobs, but you know what the Kuva Brahma is not good at taking out? Big enemies. Exabyte. Those kinds of things. Especially because it has, well, 5 ammo. Less than that, even. Like, 5. Yeah, it has like 5 ammo, which is like nothing. Right? Kuva Brahma, like, literally struggles from ammo problems. It's a strong weapon. It's not that strong. Like, it's not that strong. Like, I have a Kuva Brahma. I have built... Huh? Wait, what? What's missing? Galv apt? No shot, right? What? What? Huh? Cold? What do you mean cold? It's viral. What do you mean? It's always been viral.
Ordinances have.
Why was there a spot left? Huh?
They require maintenance after.
I mean, cold mod. Yeah, prime cryo rounds. Eradicate this build? Why? Is this no good? To be fair, I haven't looked at the Kuva Brahma in a while. Firestorm? Prime Firestorm? I can put it on, sure. Anyway, yeah. Yeah, this does give it a bigger boom, eh? It's hilarious. Anyway, yeah. Like, you can't use longbow sharp shot on this. That's a bit annoying. I like longbow sharp shot. Longbow Longbow sharp shot is hilarious. It's a hilarious arcade. It rewards skill by giving you a 300% just full-on damage bonus, which is like insane. Hunter munitions. I'm not using hunter munitions. I often don't use hunter munitions because it's a bit too easy. But yeah. Anyway, point is, yeah, you can use the Kuva Brahma, or you could just be a Giga Chad and use the Paris Prime. The Paris Prime is the best bow in the game. The Mark 1 is slightly worse. Slightly worse than the Paris Prime. The Mark 1 is an incredibly impressive weapon. I just don't use it because I love my Paris Prime, but you can use the Mark 1 Paris if you want. Absolutely.
Please return covered in blood.
Prime Fire, yeah. You need hunter munitions? Oh, probably. Alright, what do we got? We've got... So this is a Hydroid look. Purangara long coat. Is that from Deluxe? That's from Deluxe, right? So I'm not Giga Chad because my Brahma is my... So I'm not a Giga Chad because Brahma is my most used? Yeah! That's right. You need to work on that. I agree with your video of Deadhead over Merciless. True. Yeah. What people don't realize is that, like, yeah, Merciless is easy peasy unga bunga, but like, each stack only lasts for 3 seconds and you need to keep killing. Deadhead lasts for like 12. Just make sure you get some kills, you'll be fine. Relax. And enemies don't necessarily spawn, I mean, unless you're doing a... Look, if you're doing an endless mission and enemies are just constantly running at you, fine, go ahead, use Merciless, you'll be good. You'll be okay, right? But like, hello, Deadhead. Not even that. Sack that. No, sack that. Longbow sharp shot for the win. Yeah, this is pretty. That's pretty nice. I like it. I like that look. Let's have a look at this Hydroid. So this is the Hydroid that Savage has been using with the Mag Heirloom Signa. I do want that. But you know what's weird about that one though, Savage? The way that you've colored it and the way that it looks, it spawns a Kaith in game. Wait, what? The Signa spawns a Kaith? Really? Okay. Or do you mean the Dagath animation? Oh, the animation. Okay. You know what's interesting though? Is that when I look at this from a distance, I thought it was Trinity. This looks like Trinity Prime with the helmet. It's the same shape. So from a distance, and the fact that you've made it pink, I thought it was Trinity Prime. And what's this limbo? Whoa! There's a lot going on here. With the limbo Oh, the Limbo Deluxe skin. Right. This is a cosmetic for Limbo which you do not own. Excuse me? I have Limbo. What do you mean? Oh, right. You're using the Caliban Noble set. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, this is alright. I think the yellow might be a bit... Hey! Gizzy Melee King, also known as Egyptian R3DD. How's it going, mate? There's only one person who calls me Railjack Okage, and that is formerly known as Gizzy Melee King. I realize I might be, dead naming you at this point, but it is what it is. I love playing the Foreman Prime, and for the longest time I was using Deadhead, and you only realized that it doesn't even proper Foreman. What? Yeah, you probably should then stick with Merciless at that point. Oh no! Go woke. Use the melee one. What's it called again? Primary, something rather. Dexterity. Yeah, use primary dexterity. Do some melee kills. Whatever. It is what it is. Oh, what is this? Oh, Mag heirloom skin. As in Savage definitely paid $100 for the pack. Is it still like is that pack still ridiculously expensive and doesn't split to just Mag and just Frost? That's the reason why I haven't gotten it, because I don't want the Frost skin. And if I go for it, then I'm gonna end up with the Frost skin, and I've paid like double for no reason. I don't really want to play. No change in price. Yeah. Bro thinks he's Barracuda. True. Yeah, Mag heirloom looks pretty cool, not gonna lie. It does actually look pretty cool. There's just one small teensy weensy problem aside from the fact that it's not available by itself. Mag Numa looks better. There, I said it. I spoke the truth, and people will hate me for it, but Mag Numa looks better. No, what do you call it? Mag Thingamajig looks pretty good. I really just want the Signas SMH. I hope that they will make new Signas. Generally speaking, when they do like special, very, very special cosmetic items that are part of a bundle like that, in the future they will do other versions of that kind of cosmetic, and they should be available, without the need of a bundle. So we'll just see. We'll see. It's only a matter of time before we start getting inundated with Signas. In much the same way that we seem to be getting inundated with like ephemeras and all that jazz. Alright, what's this?
Well, bad news, foodies. The corpus are scrapping plans to bioengineer food from hazardous waste. Diners reported everything tasted like vermin, then exploded.
Alright. Oh yeah. I think you mentioned get the Halloween Lotus skin. Yeah, let's do that. Perfect. Yeah, I guess. Nabarus Lotus is 75. Okay. And then there's also the other one. The other one that I haven't gotten is... Oh, right. Lotus... I don't understand this one. I don't get this one at all. What is happening? It's like Claypot Lotus. But is she still alive? Like, when I look at this, I'm thinking, is she dead? Like, huh? Like, what's happening? I'm very confused by this. All the others I can explain. Oh yeah, it's Eidolon Lotus. She was very much alive during the New War, so it is what it is. OG Lotus. She's alive. Actual Lotus Prime. Alright, this is Lotus Deluxe. Sorry, this is Lotus Deluxe. Actual Lotus Prime. She's back. Margulis. She's back! Yeah, Nabarus Lotus. Okay, yeah, it's Halloween Lotus. She's here to suck your blood. Natar. Like, actual Natar. It's the sentient. who moves around and does things. What is this? I'm so confused by this. Like, okay, yeah, she's breathing, so I guess she's alive. What are you? Like, what are you? What's happening? I don't understand this one at all. Dear. You just spent 40 plat on a skin? Oh, okay, nice. I don't know. Natar just... For some reason, Natar radiates to me. Natar just works for me. I don't know why. It just... Lotus Prime looks really, really good, though. That's true. Lotus Radiant does look really, really nice. I do wonder, chat. I do wonder. Because you have Eidolon Lotus, who is at least as tall as regular Lotus, who's at least as tall as, you know, Lotus Deluxe, Lotus Prime, Margulis, and Halloween Lotus, right? But then you have big fuck off Natar. When we inevitably get another another campaign, another quest, right? Another mega quest. Because I think it's inevitable that we'll probably see Lotus / Natar in the flesh again, in like a cutscene or something, right? When that inevitably happens, and we see Lotus, Natar in our colors, what's gonna happen? Are we... Is Natar going to, like, interact with us? Is that what's happening? Like, Natar, is she going to interact with us? Or is it, as Savage says, it's just going to default to Lotus Prime? Lotus versus Man in the Wall when? Probably after 1999, I reckon. Surely after 1999. I mean, Lotus Prime is canonical, but at the same time, I mean, she's still a mimic. Like, no matter what, she's a mimic. She was an Eidolon for a while. She sucked up the energy of superpowered Ballas, and thus got the energy of the third Archon Shard. And then through her mimic power, she basically... my understanding is through her mimic power, she just really, really quickly repaired herself and became Lotus Prime. But she's still a mimic. So canonically, she could become Margulis if she wants. Canonically, she could become Natar again. It is entirely within reason. So if she shows up in the story, in the colors that you gave her, and in the form that you give her, it is perfectly within reason that Natar shows up. Imagine if Ballas got resurrected. It would not be out of the realm of possibility that Ballas gets resurrected, but I don't think so. I think Ballas could show up again, but like as a memory, because he's still an important part of the story. He's still an important Orokin in the story. It would not surprise me if he makes a return in like 1999 and we see past Ballas. That would make sense. Future, if we ever see like future shenanigans and Ballas shows up, it would have to be like a, I don't know. We'll see. They'll have to figure out a way to really justify it. But if they can justify it, if they can justify that in a manner that is satisfactory, then I'm fine with it. You know, it is what it is. Ballas is in the void like we were in the quest. Did he get sucked into the void? Wait, did he? Did he get sucked into a void? Because we were in his throne room, but I don't remember seeing his body fly into the void. He did die. But he's dead in the void. Oh, I guess it doesn't really matter. Eternalism basically means that Ballas who's alive could very much show up. Eternalism too, by the way, yeah. So yeah, I guess in the end it's entirely possible. Everything is possible. So just strap in and see what happens. They might bring him back. Oh no, I think it's possible. I think it's more likely right now that we'll see him show up from the past in 1999. I think that's more likely. Yeah, Arrow kind of ended up being a schmuck, hey. But it turns out he was always Balance's bitch. Does Eternalism really affect him? He's an Orokin. Eternalism affects everyone. That's why you were learning about Eternalism in the classroom. I think. Eternalism only applied to us? No, Eternalism applies to everyone, I'm pretty sure. The new era, the era resurrect, Pazul. Yeah, Pazul's just gonna be Pazul. Pazul is just going to persist. Kate is right, it applies to everyone. Yeah. Yeah, that's my understanding. The only difference is that with Orokin, oh, by the way, anyone want to do an Archon hunt? If we're gonna let's do an Archon hunt. It's Thursday, I haven't even done mine. Let's do that. Before we do that, I'm gonna go to Strata. So, if you are online, come to Strata Relay. Strata Relay 1 on the Oceania server. I'm gonna do a big, I'm gonna do a damage blessing. Yeah, jump in, Gizzy. Already defeated Boreal, SMH, but Azor Riffin. Oh, you're more than welcome to just join us anyway, Savage. Even if you've already done it. You'll be a great help to the rest of us. I want Pazul in my orbiter, stay in the helmet. He's gonna beat your ass, probably. I don't know. I think Pazul might actually show up every so often. I don't know. He might just be like a remnant that just persists and is what it is. Or maybe one day he'll actually show up. But it'd be hilarious. I mean, it's not entirely out of the realm of possibility that one day DE will actually do something where we actually get to kill his ass. And even if we kill his ass, he'll still be around. You know, we kill bosses we kill bosses all the damn time. And they're still around. We've killed Alan V like many times. Hell, we've killed Alan V and we've killed Mutalist Alan V. So like... yeah, but he's still around. He was around during the New War. Bazul is canonically undead? Yeah. And what is dead can never die. Gizzy, send me a message. Try to join me. /join Katagari. Yeah. /join Katagari. Or if that doesn't work, /w Katagari. See if that works. And which relay? This should be. Yeah, Strata Relay 1 on the Oceania server. Azul is definitely going to try and murder the Teto if he comes to the Orbiter. Yeah, exactly. As a general rule, I wouldn't like, risk that. You know? And also, I don't think Pazul can fit in the orbiter. Remember, Pazul is meant to be... Well, Pazul is error. Pazul is tall. He ain't gonna fit in the orbiter, let alone not kill your ass. Alright, be right back. Wait. But where do I put the slash in your name and what section of the chat? So basically, in-game chat, you do this. Slash join Kategari. Okay, you're in? Alright, here we go. How? Okay. Alright, I think... Yeah, you should have received the invitation, so... Yeah, we'll just... There we go! That's not sus at all. Savage. That's not sus at all. You and your pink rhino. Sorry about that. My son was attacking me. What in tarnation? All right. When you get to where we're standing, we'll do the thing. Ah, there you are. Alright, let's do it. So, Sandwich is going to do the shield, so I will do a damage blessing. Nice one, Savage. Alright, let's boogaloo. Fast travel. We don't actually have to boogaloo, we can just fast travel. Health blessing! Damn! Nice! Alright. So, it's an exterminate... Oh, do I want to play Citrin? Do I want to play Citrin? I don't even know. We've got exterminate, defense, and then the showdown. I'll stick to mag. I will stick to mag. Alright, let's do this. We're winging it. Oh, someone wants in. They just... Where are our manners these days, folks? This guy just says, invite. Invite. Invite, please. Come on now. No sense of respect.
Rituals faithful believe they can secure a place in the sacred town if they massacre the unbelievers.
Could not deliver the invite.
We have no choice but to break them with force.
Alright, there we go.
Blood and glory we send. In ecstasy we die. Can you say the same?
Warframe loading in. out of energy again
things
as Dagath.
I intended
Does she have energy problems?
blended. Your murder, our martyrdom.
Okay. Sounds like a skill issue there, buddy.
You have done what needed to be done.
Also, sounds to me like you need to build some, sounds to me like you need to build some energy efficiency.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Okay. I would just like to point out that my mower has 5,337 shield. What the hell is that? $5,337 shield. Is that too much shield? We're gonna load into the relay. It is what it is. The defense again, yeah. So you know what's funny? Like, D did this whole like song and dance of like, oh yeah, we're gonna make it so that your companions don't, you know, your companions will be easier to revive when they die. Meanwhile, I'm sitting here being like, bro, they can't die. It's got 5,000 shield. What am I supposed to do with that? How is it going to die, DE? When it's got 5,000 shield and I'm mad. How is it going to die? At this point. That's absurd. Level 9,999 steel part? Shield gate. What's up with that? Overguard. What's up with that?
Keep the specialist alive. Their wideband scans should reveal.
I'll give
numbers
Chipper a
present in
weapon.
this sector.
And what of your purpose, Natal? Were you sired only to be wet nurse to these putrid apes? Which of us truly needs to save the other?
Is it you, did they? Righto.
Righto.
This'll be
Yeah, let's go, old mate. I always momentarily forget that like Chipper is not just Australian. He is like aggressively Australian. To the point where he's called Chipper. Which is Australian slang for someone who's like happy-go-lucky, really like joyful. He's Chipper. That's literally who he is. Oh, this battlist is not having a good day. Okay, who dropped a weapon? shot. 1.5 mil. Chat, what do you guys think? I've right now done the condensed number thing so that it's easier to just read it. But would you rather like the big digits for the does just seeing more digits on the screen give you more serotonin? Or does seeing quote 1M give you the most serotonin instead of rating 1055732? Like what gives you the most what makes you the most satisfied? Just seeing 1M and you know, yeah, that's right, I did 1 million damage. Boom, there it is. Or does seeing like the actual 7-digit number make you feel better? I think to me, seeing 1M more than satisfactory. Especially because it's 1M, so I know what's going on immediately. But I can definitely see people who say, oh, I can definitely see people who would be like, oh no, I like seeing the 7 digits. Make it 11 numbers? Then I guess the question is, do you prefer seeing 11 digits on your screen? Which makes sense. Or do you prefer, what's 11 digits? 1 billion? Wait. Let me think. 7 digits is 1 million. 10 digits is 1 billion, so 10 billion. Would you rather see 10B? Or would you rather see, like, the 11 digits? Just keep in mind, you're going to be attacking multiple enemies, too. So I guess, would you rather be able to see, like, multiple instances of, like, 10B? Or would you rather get really confused between multiple instances of, like, 11-digit numbers? I might put a poll up on that, actually. It's an interesting question. Because there's 945k against an X and Y that I didn't even use Crush on. Like, the only armor strip there is the only armor strip that we have there is the heat proc. All I'll say is, oh, it's good to be back. Personally, I personally turned on the compact damage numbers and it's easier to read. It gives more excitement in chaos with 6 to 8 numbers flying around. You don't even know. Exactly. That's how I feel. Exactly. But at the same time, I could totally see other people who are like, no, I want to see big numbers. I don't want to see big condensed numbers. I want to see the big numbers. And that's certainly the case when I play Genshin, right? If I do 100,000 damage, I want to see all 6 digits of that 100,000 damage. I want to see precisely like, oh, look at that, 145,823 damage. If my crit damage was slightly higher, it will be 152,401 damage. And there's some serotonin in there. Yeah. I also wonder, sometimes I wonder, like, did something happen to XMI where, like, it seems like their Parazon threshold is a lot higher lately? Like, huh? Have you noticed that, chat? Like, am I crazy? Or has that always been a thing? Because I remember, like, the threshold used to be, what, like 20? And then with impact procs, it would go up to, like... With 20, it was 20, and then with impact procs, it would go up to, like, 80, right? But now it feels like sometimes they just start at 80. And I'm like, huh? I don't even know where it was. Yeah, impact stacks very, very quickly, especially if you're using like a fast fire weapon that does impact damage, sure. But like, it unironically looks like some of these dudes just straight up start at 80%. Because I know for a fact that like, because it's not from my weapon. That's for damn sure. Because my weapon is a Paris Prime with the Incarnate. The only damage type I'm doing is heat. Oh, and viral. Because I'm modded for viral. Right? So the only damage type that I'm doing is viral heat. I think it's always been 40% off the XMI rework. Yeah. I can't for the life of me remember the last time I Parazon an XMI when it was at 40 health. Granted, by the time it's reached 40 health, I can probably 40% health rather. By the time it reached 40% health, I can probably one-shot the bastard. So there is that because of Paris Prime, no. But I don't know. I just don't feel like I remember. Is this even lo-fi music? It feels like I'm listening to smooth jazz. There's a war hilt? Wait, where? Probably already have it then. Yeah, I already have it. I have 406 arrows in my quiver, chat.
He's tenacity.
I see after all of this, D didn't bother to fix that bug. They looked at it and are like, the Paris Prime is not known to run out of ammo anyway, who cares? 406 ammo? 406 ammo then. Because it's not going down by 10, it's going down by 1. So I really do have 400 arrows in my health, in my quiver. It is what it is. Don't mind me, I have more ammo than some automatic rifles. I don't think I'll ever get used to auto melee. I appreciate its existence, but I don't think I'll ever get used to it. Especially because I keep shooting or like using my... Because I keep using my bow anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Or like... I don't feel like I'm never gonna get used to it. I'll probably just continue meleeing like I used to. XMS rework was a step in the right direction. They actually pose a legit threat now, especially with all the power creep. Yeah, no, I agree. I don't think that's a crazy take at all. I want there to be more difficult enemies like the XMI. In fact, right now I feel like I might be killing the XMI a little bit too quickly sometimes. But like, you know, having these XMI that are like potentially posing a bit of a dangerous risk. And some of them are like actually legitimately tanking and you do have to actually play around them. Yeah, that's pretty cool. You know, that's actually really, really cool. It would be interesting if D like has someone who just has a few people working in the background to implement some new XMI from time to time. Like, can you imagine like if there's just an absolute chock-a-block variety of XMI and like the game just randomly throws them at you in such a way that like you're always going to be on your toes. Like, that could be really, really cool too. And, you know, especially at especially at, like, level cap shenanigans, XMI probably really do pose a huge risk in XMI shenanigans. I don't know. As someone who doesn't level cap that often, ever. I don't know, like, I don't really know how... What the? I'm not entirely familiar with the threat level of XMI in those missions. Why is my bubble in the air? Because I targeted one of the dudes that was swinging on the Korra Strangledome. And when I killed it, it just so happened to be still in the air. Therefore, my bubble is in the air. What do you mean SMH? What are you shaking your damn head for, huh? XMI rework is overpowered. Huh? Huh? In what universe? If anything, they're not strong enough. If anything, I would say they're potentially slightly not strong enough. Nah, no. I reckon they're probably in a good spot. But I would definitely welcome them getting buffed. Not necessarily like more numbers, like not necessarily like just straight up more health or more armor or anything. I mean more variety to start off with. Yeah, thanks for the warblade. More variety, more other things, you know, just interesting things as well. Like, well, what am I saying? I'm saying really vacuous things. Let me be really specific. I think just more types of XMI would be a really good... What the hell is this thing doing all the way over there? Just more types. You know, more XMI that have different abilities and different effects running around for each race. Yeah, I think that would be really cool. Right now they're all kind of tied to the elemental system. So like the shock one is clearly like an electric based one, etc, etc, etc. Farmable bosses with XMI, yeah. You know, big tough bosses. And because you have things like, well, I mainly say that because there's now that bond mod for your companion, whereby if you kill an XMI, your dude, your companion, will do random elemental damage. From what we've seen in the simulacrum, it seems to me like if you manage to kill multiple XMIs in a row, your companion actually does multiple random... God damn it. Your XMI... your companion does multiple random elements. Now, this is really important because condition overload exists. And not just condition overload. Condition overload as well, but... I don't care about condition overload. So, condition overload... Well, it's not that I don't care about condition overload, I use it. It's more like I just don't care about melee weapons. So, yeah, so condition overload is a thing that exists. So, when you have... like, you know, when you have your companion just priming the ever-loving crap out of, like, enemies that are already getting one-shotted because it's the Paris Prime and it's busted, what I want to see is big dick bosses surrounded by XMI enemies. They have so much health. Like, everyone is tanky as all hell. There's lots of abilities flying around. You need to do something to make sure you don't die. But then at the same time, if you focus on the ads, if you personally focus on the ads, your companion can then, like, hyper prime the boss and chuck all of the elements on the boss. Now, of course, you could just, you know, do that yourself, but that's boring. Why not let your companion do that instead? That's what I'm saying, man. You could use secondary encumber. It's the same premise. You could do that with your secondary weapon with secondary encumber, in which case, you know, same result. Yeah. But now that we have these mods that exist for... Whoa, 3 million damage. Now that we have these mods that exist for your companion, you know, let's set up a... I think DE should totally, like, set up a situation whereby we actually can really, you know, play to it. I like the idea of getting these big buffs. The only thing that's missing is just having the enemies and the challenges that rise to it.
Fine. Old enough and ugly enough to do two mucking things at once.
And I think a particularly dangerous boss that does a lot of damage, that is that is surrounded by X amount of enemies, might be really, really interesting. Now, of course, with X amount of enemies, the reality is they're probably going to be trying to crowd control your ass 24/7, which means if you run Prime Sure-Footed, you're pretty much good to go. But like, you know, it's not like Prime Sure-Footed hasn't. It's not like Prime Sure-Footed suddenly like came to be. Prime Sure-Footed existed for a while. It's just a thing that exists in the game, so it just is what it is. But yeah, that doesn't necessarily make the idea. Like if inevitably people will be like, I just use Prime Sure-Footed, I'll just use Iron Skin, I'll just use Hildred. Great! These things have existed. What the hell was that? These things will have existed since a while. You just don't have any content that rises up to challenge it, really. Except for level caps. Maybe. Not really. I don't know. At least in my limited experience with level capping, I don't even think level capping like rises up to that challenge. People who don't have Prime Sure-Footed can always use 2 mods with the same effect or Unairu. Yeah, literally Unairu. Or just use regular Sure-Footed, who cares? You'll be fine, relax. You know, just don't skill issue. You don't have to use Prime Sure-Footed, just get good, schmuck.
Love folks who love what they do.
You know, man up and start using the Paris Prime. Because with the Paris Prime, you get 530 arrows. Like, what is this? Why do I have 530 arrows? This is actually starting to get more... This is actually starting to get closer to my Soma Prime in terms of how much ammo I have. Like, this is actually more than half of how much ammo my Soma Prime has. Soma Prime starts with 1,000 ammo. 200 in the chamber, 800 in reserve. If this lasts long enough... Or, yeah, if this lasts any longer... It would not surprise me if one day I see that I have 1,000 arrows and I'll be like, okay, I literally have more arrows than Soma Prime has ammo. What is this? On the contrary, D made focus even easier to gain. Yeah, I don't really care about that, because I've already maxed all my focus schools, so I don't have any like opinion on that whatsoever. If it's easier, cool, whatever, it is what it is. Oh, there's another War Hills, lol. It's like here, I think. Yeah, there it is. Yo, guys, are you not... Yo, Savage, what are you doing? You're asleep on the wheel, man. Dude's like dying right here. Right behind you, bruh. 22 minutes? What, we spent 22 minutes on this defense mission? Well, you know what? If you kill things faster, maybe we wouldn't be spending 22 minutes. Let's have a look at the actual stats, huh? I wonder. I'm curious now. If you're gonna bring up the time, you did 6% of the damage! Brother. And you wonder why we spent 22 minutes on this. You did 6% of the damage. Gee, I wonder why. I'm an unbuilt Dagath? No excuses, man. You're the one who's complaining. No excuses. A 22-minute mission proceeds to do single-digit percent of the damage.
I think she's just about.
Gee, I wonder why.
Hands coming along nicely. Just
Literally, Sandwich, literally asleep at the wheel. You're the lowest damage that is complaining. Mig didn't complain. Mig didn't complain. Yeah, you're the lowest damage that is complaining right now. Read the entire sentence, Savage. Read the entire Savage. You pointed the finger on me? Yeah, because you're the one who complained. You're the one who said it was 22 minutes, schmuck. You were the one who pointed, who complained that it was 22 minutes. And the reason why I'm typing it is because Mig's not in the chat. For the record, Mig, I am streaming, so I was screaming IRL at Sanger too. Before realizing that you wouldn't hear it unless you're watching. Also category. Yeah. Or YouTube. We're about to get a new viewer, chat. Yeah, but like friggin' Sanger here complains that it's 22 minutes when he does 6% of the damage? If you're not gonna pull your weight, at least shut up about it. At least when Mig does 4% of the damage, you know what he's doing? Or you know what they're doing? They're chilling. They're chilling. When Sanger does 6% of the damage, he bitching.
Coordinates and all. Pretty as a mucking dinner.
The scans are complete, Tenno. Prepare
The
for
anime
a
exec, is that you,
on the
Minga?
Archon.
Big Carter, is that you? Thanks for the follow, mate.
Never underestimate Ultraman.
Why do you persecute me?
Wait, what the? Egyptian, what? Oh, gotta go? Okay. Thanks, Egyptian. Thanks, Egyptian, for joining in. I'll be back before the stream ends. Yeah, sure. Okay. We'll see. Wait, did you get the reward from this though? Or have you already done this? I think a Soma Incarnate rework is incoming from what we saw in the 1999 showcase. Does the Soma Incarnate really need a rework? I mean, call me crazy, but I think Soma Incarnate is absolutely perfectly fine. If not, actually pretty decent, considering that it actually works with Hadasadia now. Hadasadia is kind of insane. And the fact of the matter is, with Soma Incarnate, you can actually max out... Yeah, but the thing about Soma Incarnate is that you can actually max out Hadasadia pretty quickly. Which means you do get that big crit chance bonus. Now, obviously, I think the big complaint that everyone is having is that Hadasadia... sorry, not Hadasadia. The crit chance that you get with the Incarnate is significantly lower than the regular version, right? Like, you literally can't orange crit with the Incarnate, right? Which I guess does feel pretty bad. But, I don't know, in my experience, I kill things a lot faster with the Incarnate mode than I do with the regular mode. Am I tripping? Am I tripping? I don't know. And then Hadasadia now works, so like, that's kind of nuts as well. Yeah, if anything, I'd rather they actually take another look at the Sinnoh Gamma Core Incarnate, because I feel like the Incarnate mode of the Gamma Core and possibly by definition beam weapons, it's not great. Like I'm struggling to find a reason to use it. Public consensus that Soma Incarnate is still underpowered as hell and Soma was weak. Nostalgia pick. I think it's fine that after they fixed the augment, but public opinion disagrees. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'll have to do a video on it. You know what? I'll do a video on it because I do want to explain my position on this, which is I think it's absolutely perfectly fine. And I think people are tripping. I think, like, because, like, it's like, I saw Nightmare Frame's, Incarnate tier list, and he put Soma Incarnate in D tier. And he said it's not good. He said it was, like, hot garbage, and I'm like, Are we waiting on someone? Yeah, we're waiting on Savage. Come on, Sanger! Stop holding us up! Where we are waiting... Oh, wait, no. You're watching. I was about to start typing and I'm like, wait, hold on. Hold up. Sanger. Oh, he's formering. Okay, we'll give him a sec then. Yeah, it's like I saw that. He said like it's hot garbage and then moved on and I'm like, oh, okay. Is it though? Is it though? I'll have to have a look at it again because I feel like it's really good. No, not really good. I feel like it's pretty good. And like even before when Hadasadia didn't work on it, to me, the Soma Incarnate is pretty good for one particular reason, and that is I don't find myself running out of ammo with the Soma using the Incarnate mode. Like I can use a lot of ammo to set up the while I'm like when I'm in normal mode and I use my ammo, I might run out of ammo pretty quickly, but I can use it to set up the Incarnate mode, and then when the Incarnate mode is ready, I swap over to the Incarnate mode, and then I pop off, and then I don't run out of I never run out of ammo, and that's like a pretty big thing to me. Never running out of ammo with the Soma Prime was like unheard of last year. Now it's like normal. I understand your argument about the Soma, it's cool. But I feel like there are Incarnate weapons better alternatives. Yeah, probably. Apparently the Bolter one is pretty busted. I haven't had a look at it myself, but apparently it's pretty good. But does that make it bad? I'm not so sure about that. I'm not so sure about that at all. Because, yeah, the Bolter one might be pretty busted, but does it have Hadasadia? Does it have, like, a few other bits and pieces? Probably not. The Kunai and the Dual Toxicist ones are OP as hell. Then, yeah, they're really, really good. To me, the ones that don't work is specifically this Gamma Core one, which annoys the hell out of me because that's like my favorite secondary weapon, right? But like the ones that don't really work for me really has to be the Gamma Core one. I haven't really tried a whole lot of others, mainly because it's just a bunch of weapons that even before Incarnates I don't really care about, so whatever, it is what it is. But the Gamma Core one, if we're gonna put any Incarnate in D tier, I am very, very close to saying it's the Gamma Core one. Because the Gamma Core Incarnate mode itself, I hate it. I hate it. I don't like it at all. Do I put a V for a Momentous Bond and replace it with... Oh, that one. And replace Animal Instinct? I don't know. I'm not your mother. Why are you asking me? I mean, let's have a look at your Nautilus build, bro. Oh, wait, no, there it is. Okay, let's have a look. So you've got Cordon, which is the grouping thing. That's cool. Guardian. Oh, that's actually not a bad idea. That's actually legit not a bad idea. I should use that. Duplex Bond. Okay, you've got the clone one. Restorative Bond. Okay, fair enough. Assault. I feel like Assault mode doesn't work half the time. Anyway, that's just me. Prime regen. Sentinel recovery time reduced by 35 seconds. Revives with 10 seconds of invulnerability. Okay. This is gonna sound weird. Maybe replace this. But you've already put a former, so you can't. So we're gonna move on from that. Assault mode is what causes them to shoot their weapon. Wait, do they not shoot their weapon without assault mode? Am I crazy? Never mind. Maybe I'm dumb. Prime Animal Instinct. Yeah, we're gonna keep that. Enhanced Vitality. Wait, do you... Enhanced Vitality. So hang on. They don't shoot without it? Oh, okay, fair enough then. Hang on. So you've tried Link Health and Enhanced Vitality and you end up with more health with Enhanced Vitality? Is that where we're at now? Have we finally reached that stage where Enhanced Vitality is actually a decent alternative for a change? Ditto with Metal Fiber? Because the Link ones used to be pretty good. The Link ones used to be like always good, always better. And so this is the case now? Okay, that's cool. That's actually really, really cool. Okay. So I think stuck between a rock and a hard place. Link don't work on Sentinel. Oh, true. True. It's a... What is this? It's a 9 drain mod, isn't it? 9 drain V dash. 9 drain V polarity. Honestly, I feel like you might want to get rid of Guardian, but with the way that shield gating has changed, that doesn't sound like a good idea either, huh? Ugh. I just want... Hang on. You're playing... Wait, how come your Dagath is still level 0? Hello? Did you not get any affinity from that mission? What's going on? Why is your Dagath still level... Oh no. Oh no, did you just former your Dagath as well? Because I know you want to use this because it's funny. So we're not going to get rid of that. I think this is supposed to be pretty useful if you're health tanking. You need this. You kind of should keep this. I think you definitely should keep this. Health and armor, I think that might be a bit excessive. As a general rule, I personally don't ever mod for armor. So, I think, if anything, the easiest thing to get rid of, in my opinion, would be this. But at the same time, it makes sense to have that, because then you basically go from, like, next to no... Well, that's not true. that mod, let's do a quick calculation. Assuming the damage reduction is still the same, right? It's what? Armor divided by armor plus 300? So... you've gone from 21% damage reduction to nearly 50% damage reduction. 48% damage reduction. So that is actually... so the damage you're taking has gone from 79% damage taken down to whoops. 1 minus 0.8, 52% damage taken, which basically makes your... which basically makes you... how do I do this calculation? Do I just do 0.7... 0.79... no. 0.79 divided by 0.52. Which I think is supposed to make you 50% tankier? Or rather, it makes your thing 50% tank. Oh, you know what? No. So no. So wait. So 1 minus 0.21 is that. 1 minus 0.48 is that. And so 1960 divided by 0.79. So before you had about 2,481 effective health, and now it's 3,769 effective health, meaning your effective health has just gone up. Oh yeah, by 51%. Quick math? It's not quick math, Bing. It's not quick math, mate. I am using my phone. Now you may be thinking, wait, that phone is a lot fatter than a phone normally is. And that is because it's one of these things. Yeah. I'm very happy about that. Anyway. So, yeah, your effective health going up by 50% when you have a lot of health. That does make your metal fiber very justified as well, so... Replace Guardian? Is that a foldable? Yeah. Okay, it's not showing up on the left side, but Frost Phoenix is saying replace Guardian. I think that's... I don't know. It's so... this is such a tricky question. Anyway. Oh, speaking of Guardian. I don't think Shield Charger is going to be super... I don't know. I don't think Shield Charger is super duper useful for me. When I'm wondering... you know, I only see me and Savage talking on your stream. Oh, no. If you have a look at the... yeah, but if you have a look at the left side of the actual stream itself, right? The stuff that's... there's chat on the left side. You'll see Frost Phoenix has asked, is it a foldable? That's YouTube chat. That's YouTube chat. And vice versa, anyone watching on YouTube, i.e. Frost Phoenix right now, if you look on that left side, and you'll see Mig, you'll see the Anime, Exec, and Savage chatting. That's Twitch chat. Yeah, that's how it works. Yeah. I've kept it there so that we can have moments where Twitch chat is actively talking with YouTube chat. That's a thing. That's a thing that happens here. So yeah. And so yeah, it's a foldable one. Have I answered that already? Anyway, I might actually give Guardian a crack. That actually makes sense to me. When your health falls below 35%, gain 75% damage reduction for 10 seconds, while your companion becomes invincible and draws fire to itself for 10 seconds. Whoa! Damn! I've answered it 4 times. You know what? That checks out. And I'm gonna answer it a 5th time. No, I'm not. Alright, have you made a decision? Oh, you really did drop animal instinct. Okay then. Shall we do this and call it a night? Which foldable? Z Fold 5. It's the one that only came out not too long ago. Where am I living? Australia. Sydney, Australia, mate. That's why you'll see, hopefully, on the stream title, AUS. Doesn't stand for Austria. It stands for Australia.
Whatever
Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Oi, oi, oi.
beasts are the ones destined to rule. Era is merely a tool to them. We must strike where we can.
You're from the Middle East? Oh. I will say this then. Stay safe, buddy. You know, with, what's happening in the Middle East. Yeah, stay safe. And we will leave it at that. Yeah, I'm from Lebanon. Yeah, stay safe, buddy. Stay safe. Don't take living in Lebanon for granted. What is that? Oh, right. No, that's that. Yeah, true. I intend to visit Australia someday, especially the lotus-shaped opera house. Yeah! No, come on. Come to Sydney. Yeah, if you come to Sydney and look around for category, I can show you a few spots that are really, really cool. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Yeah, but yeah. Yeah, come to Australia. It's nice. Especially now, it's summer. It's about to be the summer, where it's going to be nice and warm and potentially a little bit too warm for some people.
Boreal is here. Strike fast, use cover, and do not
God
let
damn! I'm like unironically doing 150,000 damage to this thing. Good times! Hello, hey, how's it going? Prisma or Angstrom shreds? Yeah, indeed it does. But you didn't bring it? Indeed, indeed.
The Zool has barred the way to us heathens, but stolen deacon veils should allow you to deceive the believer.
Does Australia also have Bondi Beach, or am I mixing it up? Brother, Bondi Beach is like one beach in all of Australia. But yes, Australia does happen to have Bondi Beach. Anyone else think Larkspur Prime over Mosselin? No. I feel like the Mosselin is a stronger arc gun, personally. But, like, I have a pretty big bias to the Mosselin. Like, the main thing about the Mosselin, I think that makes it just feel stronger to me, is the sound that it makes. Like, I'm not even paying damage. Sorry, I'm paying damage. What am I saying? I'm not even paying attention to, like, how much damage it's actually doing compared to the Larkspur. Like, Larkspur Prime, it sounds like, it definitely sounds like it's doing something. But, like, bro, come on. The muscle is like butter, 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 butter. Come on. Like, it's an actual machine gun. That's what makes it feel stronger. Now, is it stronger? I don't know. But it feels stronger, and honestly, that's all that matters. So, yeah. I feel like the Mosselin is better, but I could very well be wrong. Sandwich Records, Imperative Vandal? Nah, No. The day... Listen. The day the Moslin came out was the death of the Imperative Vandal for me. Nah. The day I tried out the Moslin, I stopped using the Imperative Vandal completely. Like, I cut it out for my life. The Moslin is head and shoulders above the Imperative Vandal. Now, does the Imperative Vandal do more damage? Maybe. I don't know. But the Moslin seems to do quite a lot of damage, from what I've understood. So, you know, it is what it is. Corvus Prime, I understand, is supposed to be pretty damn strong, but... No. Let's be real here. No. Morgus? I've actually never used that. I've actually never used that one, so I don't have an opinion on that one. The reason why I think Luxpro Prime is better because... Hang on, let me read that. Nucor thing where it microwaves everyone and has innate radiation damage. Eh? What's this about Nucor? The nuke is good? For Morgus? Okay. Jesus Christ, Sandwich, come on. Somewhere between 5 and 7 year veteran still gets lost on Warframe maps. What is this? Right? Am I right? Or are you a 10-year veteran? I don't remember. Let's just say 10-year veteran. It's more embarrassing like that. Oh, it's become Arbiter! It's become Hindu Gundam! Shoot the corners.
Boreal is down. Norma's spine eyes have been torn out. Excellent work.
Okay, let's get out of here. Sorry guys, I was too busy making overguard for my companion. Okay, what do we get? Ah! A friggin' normal? Bruh. And a Zor ribbon? I'm not gonna use this. I barely use Zors as is. Bruh. What is this? God damn, man. Okay, let's call it a night with that. Thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you guys enjoyed this stream. If you did, don't forget to follow. Feel free to sub if you're watching on YouTube now or in the future. Oh, hey, Egyptian. You really did come back just before the stream ended. Alright, that's it. Thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you guys enjoyed this stream. If you did, don't forget to follow. Feel free to sub if you're watching on YouTube now or in the future. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Peace.